Hi and welcome along to AFTV in Qatar, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. It's great to be out here. You know, actually I've got a bit of a sore throat today. Would you believe it? I've caught a little bit of a cold out here, right? We've all sort of, over the past, times being out here, caught a little cold along the way. It looks like it's my turn at the moment. But listen, it's great to be over here, especially when I see the temperatures back in the UK. It looks like it's freezing. You can get some great gear, right, if you check out Boohoo Man for the winter. Click the link in the description. This is my Boohoo Man stuff that I've got in the summer, but they've got some great winter wear right now. And if you use the code AFTV10, you can get up to 10% extra off of all of their stuff that they've got right now, just in time for Christmas or to make a great Christmas present. So do that right now. Now, the World Cup rolls on, and of course, last night I was at the game, the Brazil game. Brazil winning by 4-1. They look very, very impressive in the game. 4 great goals, and they are going to be a very difficult team to stop. Everybody out here is sort of putting Brazil as their firm favourites to win it after that performance last night, and they're going to take some stopping. Neymar back in the team, and he scored a goal, and it was good to see Martinelli back on the pitch again. He came on as a second half substitute. Really is being trusted by the manager, Martinelli, and his stock is rising game by game over here. So good to see Martinelli on the pitch, and of course that means that Martinelli will progress, as these bloody flies are still on my case out there. Martinelli progresses through to the next round, so that was great for Martinelli. I know there was a big amount of controversy caused over there in the UK by Roy Keane. Apparently he was complaining about the Brazil players over celebrating the goals. But listen, you have to be over here to see the support that the Brazilians have, to see the passion. The Brazilians, the Argentinians, the Moroccans are going to be in action today, and their culture of football is different. I spoke to an Argentinian fan the other night and I said, why are you guys still, the game's finished, an hour's gone, and you're still in there partying and jumping up and down and stuff like that, and you're just through to the quarters? And he's like, listen, he goes, football and partying goes hand in hand when it comes to football in Argentina, Brazil, South America. That's how they do it. So Roy Keane, get a life, man. Leave people to celebrate. What's up with these celebration police? You can't celebrate no more. I don't know what's going on. Wasn't as good news for our other Arsenal player. Takehiro Tomiyasu will be going home. Japan knocked out really sadly out of the World Cup. I mean, I've loved watching Japan. They lost on penalties to Croatia. And they are out of the World Cup, and their penalties are absolutely shocking, by the way. Really sort of sad way for them to go after what they've done in the tournament, topping their group, beating Spain, beating Germany. They can be really proud of their performance. Didn't lose to Croatia in, the full 90 minutes, but they are out of the World Cup. And Tomiyasu, what will happen with him? Will he return over to Dubai, where the team is at the moment, or does he need a rest? Will he go back to Japan first before coming to Dubai? I mean, there was a lot of people sort of saying, oh, it's great that Arsenal doing this training camp in Dubai because players can just go straight to Dubai. But surely they're going to have to return back home to their families first before then returning to Dubai and doing their training. But Tomiyasu is out of the World Cup, sadly, so no more World Cup for him. On Arsenal news, Arsenal, of course, are not far away from here in Qatar, just an hour and a half, 2-hour flight away from here, a very expensive one at the moment, should I say, over in Dubai, where they're going to be playing Lyon tomorrow. That's their first game that they're playing. Sorry, is it tomorrow? I've lost track of days. No, Thursday. They take on Lyon, and they're going to be playing 2 friendlies, Lyon and AC Milan, and looking forward to seeing that. They've brought over the first teamers that they've got left, in the camp, because so many of the first teamers are at the World Cup. And of course, they've brought over a load of the youth players as well to play these friendlies. So those friendlies are going to be taking place over the next few days or so. Looking forward to seeing those, and looking forward to seeing how the team's going to be shaping up on the return. And again, it's that big unanswered question. How is the World Cup going to affect Arsenal after this World Cup. We already know that Jesus is out. We're still waiting on results of how bad his knee injury is going to be. But how is it going to affect the Arsenal players? Maybe we'll start to get a bit of an idea with these friendlies and seeing when you're seeing some of the main players missing. Yuri Tielemans being heavily linked with a move to Arsenal today, as he was all summer. Now, a lot of the reasons being is that Barcelona apparently have approached Leicester and approached Yuri Tielemans' representatives about a possible move to Barcelona, and they more or less said that there's no point in approaching him because he's already got an agreement in place with a team that he's going to move to, and that's supposedly Arsenal. Now, is this going to be a January move or is this going to be a summer move? This is in January. Of course, Arsenal will have to pay a fee for him, or will Arsenal just wait it out until the summer when they can get Yuri Tielemans on a free contract and won't have to pay any money for him? And with financial fair play and stuff like that, that might make sense. But then we need to beef up this squad before, we return back in, well, it would be from January, but, there are lots of games that are going to be coming up in January, important games that we need to beef up the squad. So will it be in January? Again, we'll have to wait and see. Carlos Soler is another player being linked with Arsenal today. The Spanish international, supposed to PSG, hasn't really figured a lot for PSG since he's moved there. Said to be a potential target for Arsenal. And Mikel Arteta said to be a fan of Soler, of course, he was previously at Valencia. And PSG said to be willing to sell him as well, because they also need to free up some money, to enable them to make a couple of signings. They already sort of came out, though, and said they may not make no signings in January, but if they maybe moved on a Soler, that could give them some money to make some signings. So let's see, again, how that one plays out. But Carlos Soler being linked with a move to Arsenal today. Now, lots of games taking place today, or should I say 2 big games taking place today. One of them, which is going to have a big, impact for one of our Arsenal players, and that, of course, is Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka, Switzerland, taking on Portugal. I'm going to be at that game tonight. Looking forward to it as well. Granit Xhaka has been excellent for Switzerland in this tournament. He had a man of a match performance in the last game, and again, Granit Xhaka, is a very important player for Arsenal. We need him coming back in one place. But they're playing a big game tonight against Portugal. Portugal, of course, everybody's favourites, but don't discount Switzerland. They've been playing well in this tournament. And as I said, Granit Xhaka has really, really been on form. And then the other one is Spain versus Morocco. Now, a lot of you guys at home are probably thinking this is going to be light work for Spain, but let me tell you something. Morocco, not only have they got a decent team, but their support that they have over here is absolutely incredible. Do not be surprised if the majority of that stadium will be supporting Morocco. They are here en masse, the Moroccan fans, right? And that's one of the beauties of this World Cup. And I wouldn't be shocked to see an upset in that game with Morocco beating Spain. Spain should have the experience to turn them over, but don't be surprised with a Moroccan win. And it'd be great. I think it'd be great for the tournament to have a North African team doing this well in this part of the world. These flies are on me, man. Right, time to give you my boohoo man of the day. Of course, it can be a man, it can be a player, right? I'm going to give it to, it can also be a team. I'm going to give it to a team. It goes to Brazil. I know there's people moaning about them celebrating, but I'm not. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. They earned the right to celebrate as much as they wanted yesterday. They were fantastic, and they're going to take some stopping. My boohoo man of the day goes to Brazil. They could win this competition. Thanks for watching the show. We'll be back tomorrow. We're here every day with AFTV in Qatar. Loving it over here. AGT's just departed. He's going back to the UK. But we're still here till the end. So make sure you check out all of the great content over on DR Sports. We had some great content from the Brazil game last night. Great content from the Croatia game as well. So make sure you check that out. And of course, today we'll be all over the games today over on DR Sports. Subscribe to it right now. There's a link in the description. And also check out Boohoo Man. Use the code AFTV10 and you can get yourself a discount on all of their clothing for Christmas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.